We have this thing right here in front of us today. I wanted, you notice that, right? You notice everything. Yeah, you noticed it too. Yeah. So, you know why? Well, I'll hand the microphone to you at that point, and then you want me to do that? No? Okay. But before we do that, I wanted to introduce you again to these slightly older kids who are sitting behind you. So, these are Zechariah and Kyle. And like all of you, they are students in school, and they aren't in elementary school, but they're in college. And so they're learning how to do ministry in church, and so they're going to be with us through May to help do things like teach Sunday school and do children's times and plan different activities to help teach not just you, but even other children in our community and youth in our community about Jesus. So I think that's pretty cool. So I wanted to introduce them to you all today. And I want you stay here. I'm just going to go on a short field trip by myself to grab something. But you can still see me. All right? So I have this picture. All right? And I'll tell you what. I'm going to reach past you here, Holly. Lift that up. All right? Set this here. Now. All right, and if you want to stand up, you can actually gather around here. And I'm going to pour some of this water in here. Now, yeah, make sure everybody can see, okay? Have any of you ever seen anything happen in church that involves water in this thing? What have you seen, Molly? A baptism, right. And so in baptism, sometimes it's a little baby, sometimes it's a grown-up, all right? But usually the preacher will take some water and he'll put it on their head and will say some really special words to them. And whenever you see a baptism, and many of you have been baptized, any of you know if you were baptized when you were maybe little? I was a little baby, all right? And some of you may not know too. But when you were baptized and the pastor said those special words and the church said some special words, one of the things they were telling you was that you were God's child. Did you know that? They were telling you that you're God's child. And so, no matter what, God has told each of you that you are God's child. And so, you think if you ever do something really bad, will you no longer be God's child? You'll still be God's child. If you move somewhere else, will you still be God's child? Yeah. If you grow up and get way taller than you are now, will you still be God's child? Yeah. You will, right? And so baptism teaches us that we are God's children and that we always will be. And so what I want you to do, we're going to lead all of these people in praying the Lord's Prayer, and then before you go back with your parents or grandparents, I want you can just touch the water and feel it and remember that you are God's child, okay? But before we do that, let's put our hands together and say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. All right, so before you head back to your seat, touch the water.
Oh, that's freezing.
It's freezing, I know. And remember that you are God's child. All right, thank you. And if everyone, as you're able, will please stand as we join our voices in our next hymn.